The Game of Life is a theta healing elective module that has been designed by Mr. Hiro from Japan. It's actually an incredible module. It was initially designed to help businesses that are into healing or businesses in general grow. It was designed by a person who has a business as well as a healing background. But what they found over time was that it's a workshop that is so well organized that it helps people grow in any and every aspect of their life. Now, why is that so? Is because it's been designed in a very systematic manner. It speaks about the game of life and how we have different aspects of our life that are all intertwined, and it breaks it down into simple processes for achieving any goal that we set. So I will explain you the process of the class in a very simplified manner. You start with setting out whatever your goals are that you would like to achieve by the end of the class, whether that's business goals, personal relationship goals, financial goals, anything at all. The idea of doing that is setting an intent out into the universe. They say when you've set an intent out and when you have clarity as to what you want, it's easy to manifest that. So you set out with your intentions and your goal. Then it follows a 7-step process and something they call the seed to full bloom flower process. So we go stage by stage very systematically about whatever it is that we're resolving. So we start from the seed stage. So we speak about how when you start at a seed level, your seed level conditioning is essentially whatever you've taken from your parents. So the first step is releasing yourself from parental obligations. So for instance, if I have set a business goal, there are brainstorming exercises in stage 1 for me to see what my parents' beliefs around that might be. When I was at a very young age, where my mind is in theta and I'm taking in whatever my parents believe, what was my perception of them? So if I have a very successful father, and when I was 4, when I don't understand how important it is to earn that money, how did I feel then about that money? Did I like it? Did I resent it? What did I feel? Did I feel like you have to work really hard for it? So step 1, you're at a seed stage, you release yourself from parental obligations and the beliefs you're holding that are not your own, that are your parents' beliefs that are probably restricting you. Then you get to stage 2, which is when the seed starts slowly growing. So when you start to have your own experiences in life, now when I've set up my own business, I'm going to probably have failures, I'm going to have successes, I'm going to be having institutions that I'm attached to, and they say it's very important that you get your energy back to you, that you have your complete energy with you for your goal in the present. So you release any past failures that you might be holding yourself back on account of. Like, I'm never going to do well in this business, this can never work out for me. You also release yourself from any past successes that hold you back if you have any attachment to the same. So you now release your past experiences that are holding you back so you can have your energy fully in the present. Now when that seed begins to grow and it starts getting out a little bit, you can see it above soil a little bit now. That's when you've set your goal out, you've started doing work enough for people to start realizing you're doing this. I've suddenly taken a healing course, I've suddenly decided to grow my company. Nobody knew when I was planning it, but now that it's out there, people can see it and society has its own reactions. So stage 3, you're going to release any of those reactions that are holding you back. Whether it's from your parents, your friends, your co-workers, your boss, your kids, anyone at all. So you release yourself from that stage. Now when you've released yourself from that stage, you've decided that my goal is to expand my business to the next level, or now I want to get into the healing field, for instance. Post releasing these things, after stage 3 is when I've taken the leap. Now I'm in this new business, so I'm in a new space. If I was a small company, now I've expanded to X level. Stage 4 is when I release all the expectations and fears I have from my new peers. So if now I'm into the healing business, I have new peers that are going to be jealous of me, have their concerns of me, etc. If my business is now a listed company, there's a new set of peers I'm working with. So here you release any fears, any obligations of anything at all related to success, competition, jealousy, anything at all that's holding you back on societal grounds. Now we also between this do a divine timing exercise to see that your goals are aligned to what you really are meant to do. Once this is done, they say you've been on the passenger seat for so long, where your goals are somewhere based on what other people think and whether that's achievable or not. Now we moved to the point where I've released any parental stuff, any societal stuff, any past stuff, and now all energies are focused in on me. So when I reach to stage 5 of my Game of Life workshop, that's when I look at what my comfort zone within any sphere is. What is my comfort zone related to my work, to my weight? Why can I lose only 10 kilos but never go beyond that? Why is it that I'm okay or comfortable with having X number of employees but not more than that? We all have a comfort zone in each sphere of our life. And when we're too scared to move beyond it, it's difficult for us to grow and achieve our goals. So now at stage 5, we look at expanding that comfort zone. Then we get to stage 6, which is when we look at any procrastination or perfection beliefs that we have that might be restricting us. I want to wait till I can master this and then do it. Or I wait till the last minute because I know that that's when I give it my best effort. What is it like to be giving that best effort or being in my real power at all times? And once you've accomplished that stage as well, now is the point where you've cleared literally any block you can think of. And we get to a point of manifestation where we have your entire group that's in class encouraging you and doing an activity where it's like your goals have already come true. And when we have that energy in, when you start believing it in that manner, when you set that instant manifestation out, that's when incredible things happen. We've had tons of students come in, they write goals that they want on day 1, and by the time they finish on day 3, 50 to 60% of their goals are already achieved. Those issues are already resolved. So it's for a very short span in time, it's a very, very effective process to do. It can be done in a class form or in a session form, but it's an extremely effective thing to do to release whatever barriers are stopping you towards your goal. And most students have had great results with having whatever they've set out as their goals being something that they've achieved now.